Today we have KreekCraft calling out Roblox, Roblox being exposed, and so much more. And I have a surprise. Since I talk a lot about RB Battles, I've found an exclusive RB Battles photo code in this video, somewhere random. Thanks to Roblox for the code, keep an eye on, let's get into it. And well, speaking of RB Battles, let's get into some more drama. And this is actually pretty crazy. So last time I spoke about the drama surrounding Shopping Simulator, everyone was hating on the game and overall it's a complete mess. There's an RB Battles challenge in the game, and it was very glitchy and buggy if you're not aware. And at the time their like to dislike ratio was pretty bad, but it actually came back a little bit. It was at like 10k likes and 11k dislikes. And now it's almost at 11k likes but almost 20,000 dislikes. And if you're wondering what could have possibly happened, let me explain. Firstly, they blame players who called them out for being cheaters. And obviously a lot of people didn't actually cheat. And overall people think they ruined the entire excitement of the hunt. And also when players brought that they're having an issue, they responded saying that they're probably doing it wrong. Which in most cases it wasn't true. It was actually their fault because the event was glitchy and bugged. People also think the host behind RB Battles should do something about this and hold them accountable. And I've been trying to be super respectful to the devs. And I still respect them, they tried their best. But this is a bad look for the game. And with all the glitches and how poorly they handle criticism, it ruined the hunt for a lot of people. And there's definitely a lot they can learn from this. And in the future going forward, Shopping Wars was a smaller game that RB Battles picked this year. But they might not pick a smaller game anymore because of stuff like this. And with all of this, I do want to encourage you not to send any hate though, because it's unneeded and doesn't help anyone. And if you're enjoying, by the way, please subscribe. But our next story is Roblox actually lied to us. It's been 2 weeks now since the sale of these two items. And the reason it's a big deal is because Roblox said they will go limited. And well, they still aren't limited. Like they literally said here that you'll be able to resell the items. So obviously so many players bought these and spent a bunch of Robux on them, just for Roblox not to put them limited. Sharkbox here said that he spent over 14,000 Robux. And so much more players were upset. Now to be fair to Roblox, I'm pretty sure they didn't specify when it'll go limited. So technically they can make it limited in like 9 years. But a lot of players assume that it's going to go limited soon, since they kind of advertised it like that. And apparently this isn't even the first time they did something like this. These wings were advertised as going limited too. And months later it still hasn't got limited. And apparently Roblox refused to do refunds. Now this is pretty messed up. It doesn't matter how cheap or expensive the item is. Promising players something will go limited and not doing it is a messed up thing to do. And like I said, there is a chance it still goes limited, but it's not looking likely. And next is getting to Roblox being caught and exposed again. So recently Roblox has been doing this yearbook thingy, where players can tag Roblox on Instagram with their characters. And they're promoted with like a tag like most likely to or something. And well, a lot of these were Arthur characters, which are kind of suspicious, because let's be honest, no one uses Arthur. And well, it's found that all the Arthur characters were from new or empty accounts. So Roblox is literally faking these to promote Arthur because no one else was submitting them. This is pretty funny but also sad on their end. They were caught in 4K. But finally let's get into our last story, which is KreekCraft calling out Roblox. He put out this open letter to Roblox and wrote like a whole essay. And I know what you're thinking, you don't want to read all that. So I read the entire thing for you and I'll give you a short summary. Firstly, KreekCraft said that he's doing this all out of love, not slander. And then goes on to say that after Roblox cancelled traditional events, like egg hunts, they decided that they'll give the community tools to make their own events. But when something like RB Battles happens, Roblox gives them like no support, despite the fact they're making no money from it and don't even complain about the extreme costs. And then he goes on to question Roblox what they've done to support events like these, because they haven't done anything. And next Trey brings up the fact that over 70 sponsored events have happened this year, and these events have received way more promotion and engagement than a community event like RB Battles. They didn't even give RB Battles a spot on the events tab. And finally says the insult to graders, the fact they won't even give them a tiny box on the events tab. And why would anyone put in the time and effort grading events when they won't be recognized or supported? Now Kreek called him out a lot on this, but he makes a lot of fair and valid arguments. Roblox said they want creators to make their own events, but when creators do make their own events, they don't support them in any way. Let me know your thoughts. And check out this video where Roblox game kinda got cancelled. See you in the next one.